Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to market your products on Pinterest. First thing, you want to launch the Pinterest app. Let's say in this example we're trying to market our product, which in this example will be watches. Let's say we have a bunch of vintage Seiko watches and we want to sell the watches through the Pinterest. First of all, you gotta do your own research and due diligence, right? You want to click on Seiko on the search bar, and then you want to click on the top left side where you see the additional settings. Here you want to click on the actual products. We don't want to watch videos, boards and profiles. Let's see what kind of Seiko products are currently on the market and what are the prices, how people structure their posts. And we can see, are there any sales? Because remember, if you see listings but you don't see any reviews or ratings, this means that this particular item did not get any sales. As you can see over here, we have a bunch of different listings. For example, let's take a look at this one. This is coming from Chrono, right? We all know Chrono 24. Not much of a explanation. Very simple. No sale on this particular one. Let's find something that already got attention and something that already got sale. If you scroll over here, if you can see, most of the pictures are not professional. Most of the pictures are very genuine. So I guess this is the goal over here. This is the way how they can actually reach out to the broader audience. So this, for example, over here, if you see, it comes with the actual tag. Let's see where they're actually selling it. When you click on additional details, again, this is Chrono 24. On the previous examples I showed you, right, a lot of the products were actually listed on eBay. This is very interesting. And I presume, seeing that all these people are actually listing their items on the same website, you may have guessed that, you see, there's a bunch of Etsy listings over here. Let's take a look at this seller. Okay, so now, as we see over here, this seller includes much more description, much more information. This is definitely helpful, considering that this person is ranking much better than other listings, especially considering this particular model. I haven't seen this model before, but as you can see, everything, especially if you're selling internationally, Etsy probably is the way to go. But let's take a look even more models over here. You want to make sure that you have all the necessary data so you can compete appropriately, right? So we saw a bunch of different individual sellers. Now we're looking at a store with over 108,000 followers. So they're selling this particular watch. Let's take a look what their description looks like. So they simply input the description from the actual page. Let's take a look at here. Not much of a description, but having this large audience over here indicates that the pictures are actually the most important part, not the description. Let's create our own listing. For this example, I downloaded already an image from Google of Seiko watch, right? And as we saw, we can include the model. We can say that this is a Seiko men's watch. This is a general description. Then we can go down and simply include the actual sizing, right? We can include that this is 36 millimeter, for example. Then you can include that, you know, box and papers included, right? Then you can say that, you know, automatic, and all the details that are relevant to your watch. Don't include something that is not relevant and what is not usually part of the description of the watch. Because as we saw, all the listings on the platform here are very targeted. They don't include stuff that are simply coming from Wikipedia, the story or the history of Seiko or the history of this model. You presume that, remember, there is a particular limitation on the number of characters you can use in the description here. So you want to be very specific. And like I mentioned, the photos have to be very good. Doesn't mean professional, it just means a good quality. People have to be able to see. If you look at our picture, people are able to see absolutely everything of the watch, the size, the bracelet, the bezel, everything is here, the dial. So this is very, very important. The last step that you want to focus again is don't forget to include hashtags related to your particular listing. In our case, we have Seiko and we have watches. And I saw additional hashtag that looks very, very good. Watches for men, right? Because there could be a bunch of watches out there. Last thing is you want to copy and paste the link from the actual website or hosting agent you're using. Copy and paste the link over here, and hopefully you're going to get much more sales. There is something I'm gonna give you for the last thing is over here, advanced settings, the last function. Essentially, this will give you the capability, you know, to not allow any comments if you want to, right? Because they could be bots, they could be spams, they could be a lot of people, you know, saying don't buy it, you know, from here, you know, on Amazon is cheaper or something like this. You can prevent this happening. Also, you know, you can actually include shopping recommendations. This means that people can actually shop products similar to what is shown on the pin. If you have a multiple Seiko watches, and if you have this actually toggle in, this means that there is a chance for Pinterest to promote different watches from your store or from your page to other users. So you might actually have additional sales at the end. For more tips like this, guys, subscribe and come back for more.